Jacob Beneventi. Suck at it first. Suck at it first. Jacob Beneventi.
Thank you, contest chair. By a show of hands, how many of you enjoy the feeling of success? And by a show of hands, how many of you enjoy doing things you absolutely suck at? Just one Oompa Loompa back there. I want you guys to visualize something real quick. Do me a favor, if you're comfortable, and close your eyes. I want you to visualize yourself in your most actualized form. We will call this your 10.0 self. The greatest potential within you is realized. No more doubt, no more fear, no more limitations. How does that person feel? How does that person look? How does that person speak? How much faith and confidence do they have? And what type of an impact do they have on others? You can open your eyes. Fellow Toastmasters, honored guest, when I was a young buck, I just wanted freedom. My dream was to become a leader who could accomplish anything he set his mind to. And like so many kids, I thought my path to that life was through sports, specifically basketball. And then reality hit, and the NBA wasn't exactly scouting for 6-foot white boys with an average vertical. So I pivoted. If it wasn't basketball, maybe it was business. And I developed a master plan. Step 1, get a 4-year degree in something that interested me. Step 2, become a successful entrepreneur. Pretty straightforward plan. Fast forward 4 years, I'm graduating from school with a degree in exercise science. Step 1 complete. There was only one problem. As I approached graduation, it was time to roll out step 2. I had a name picked out for my business. I had a service to provide, but I didn't feel confident. I've never built a successful business before, and that's when it dawned on me. Why don't I feel confident about this next step in my life? The answer? Because initially, I'm probably going to suck at it. And I knew it. Which brings me to a moment. 6 months post-graduation. I'm not running a successful business. I'm making tableside guacamole at a Mexican restaurant. Don't get me wrong, I like guacamole. Guacamole makes people happy. And yeah, they're technically healthy fats, but when I close my eyes and I envision my 10.0 self, mashing avocados for strangers is not what I had in mind. Luckily, after 8 months of aggressive avocado mashing, I was able to step away from the restaurant. I had built up enough recurring income and clientele from personal training that I could make the leap and quit. I still remember that day I picked up the phone, I called my manager, and I said, hey man, can you take me off the schedule for a bit? I'm going to try this thing out. I didn't burn the bridges fully, just left them lightly toasted. 2 years down the line, the risk paid off. My mobile personal training business was thriving. Until one day I'm heading downstairs to train a client at my apartment complex gym. I go to open the door, and it's locked. There's a sign on the door that says, amenity closed until further notice. COVID-19 has started its spread. This was a heart-sinking moment. You guys remember it. Businesses were closing, curfews, riots. People spent more time playing video games and drinking than doing anything remotely productive. And it wasn't just this gym. Every gym I trained clients out of was closed. I didn't know what was next. But like anything else, creativity, it thrives under pressure. And I got creative, and I focused on building back up the momentum. This time, business was busier than it had ever been, which presented a new issue. Travel personal training, it wasn't the most efficient business model. Too much travel time. So I developed another master plan. Step 1, find a physical location that I could convert into a personal training studio and drain my life savings into it, like any good entrepreneur. Step 2, run a successful gym. But once again, that feeling of doubt crept in, fear. Why am I doubting this? This is a dream of mine. The answer? Because initially, I'm probably going to suck at it. It's been my experience in life and in business that before there can be confidence, There must first be competence. Alex Hormozy has this incredible quote about confidence. He says, you don't become confident by shouting affirmations into a mirror. You become confident by having an undeniable stack of proof that you are who you say you are. And that's what I committed to. That vision you have of yourself, you need to cling to it because it's not out of reach. You might have to suck at it at first, but that's okay. That's a part of the growth journey. And you don't want to skip steps. The best part, when you give yourself permission to fail, you unlock your ability to better serve others. And because I didn't quit on my dream, I get to live it every day. I get to help others realize their potential and live healthier lives. My question to you, are you willing to suck initially to eventually become a master? Contest share.